Ooh, hello! So, last episode we got to see the Oliver's round 2 drinking match with Ina. He took on a new friend called Anton, and they decided that they were going to team up against Ina, and they still lost. So, after that, we came over here to help out Gaton with his little thing about the missing letter, which apparently was stolen by Phantom Thief B. So, we're gonna go looking for the letter. Our first clue is search they who sit beside the goddess. I think that one's pretty obvious. It's in the chapel. So we'll go in here. They said specifically beside the goddess. These are not beside the goddess. The goddess can be a metaphor for like the mural, the paint, the glass that's supposed to look like the goddess, right? And then you want to sit beside her. You have the chair over here, this bench over here. You can't click on it, so it's got to be the chair because it's closer to the windows.
Oh, hey! See this chair? It's been placed just to the side in the chapel.
They who sit by the side of the goddess. Perhaps it means here.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I thought so. There's a card.
The second key is your next magical circle. Box is something from the forest.
Alright, success! Yeah, right.
This hint is like nothing we've seen at this point. What on earth could it mean?
It must be guiding us to a place somewhere. Considering the direction this has taken up until now, probably.
Yes, it's probably appropriate to assume that. Let's look around the city to see if there's anything that resembles the hint.
You know, to be honest, thinking about like the later games, how the later games have handled stuff like this, I feel like it got better over time because they have the characters kind of talk about it and give you a bit more detail as to where things are. So it actually further helps you to find out where, it further helps you to find where it is. It gives you better clues than just the clue that's written. This clue is kind of, it's kind of bad. I don't know how they expect you to find it. I mean, I know where it is. I did end up having to look it up, but I don't know how they would have expected you to find it, except for like clicking everywhere or literally scavenging everywhere. And, it doesn't even make much sense. The only thing here that makes sense is the picture, the boxes. But even then, that's So basically, you have to go to the mayor's residence, and it's right down here. It's these boxes here. So it says it's something. Box is something from the forest. I mean, I guess. But this is the mayor's residence. It's in the town. It's in the city. Whatever. I don't know.
Hey, don't these remind you of the shape and symbols on the card? The boxes, I mean. The way they lined up, it's almost perfect.
You're right. Exactly 5 boxes too. Looks like we should investigate.
Yep, way ahead of you. Where is it? Where is it? Bingo!
The third key is in the city. Search the belly of the 8-eyed iron beast.
That's what's on this new card.
An 8-eyed iron beast, huh? It should be in the city, but what could it possibly be?
We'll just have to keep up with our investigation and walk around a bit more. The next clue's right around the corner, I'm sure.
Yep, let's get going.
Alright, so this one's also a bit, this one's kind of difficult. It does require you to kind of, look around and turn your camera and everything. Normally, you'd probably assume that, the belly of the 8-eyed iron beast. Iron beast probably assume, either the orbital factory or, the weapon shop. Kinda right. it does have to do with the weapon shop, but more so the forge back here. As you can see, the little black circles. Yeah, those are the 8 eyes. Whoops, wrong button.
This is Elder's forge. It's not lit. If anything, it's freezing, but...
You think this is it? The 8-eyed Iron Beast?
Yeah, I'm not super confident, but I think so. Let's check it anyway. Aha! Found it! Okay, let's see.
Take this key, and with it, throw open the unopening door that which you seek lies in the land beyond.
So we found a key, but a key to an unopening door. Fantastic, thanks.
I would assume this door is somewhere in the city. And as always, it's probably a metaphor. Let's look for anything that might be taken as a door.
Yeah, that's probably the quickest way. Phew. Feels like getting towards the end at least. Back to searching then.
Okay, so before we go anywhere else, check your equipment. Make sure you have something that prevents blind. So I'm gonna do moonglass here. Oh, okay. Do I have anything that prevents blind? No. So let's go and check the weapon shop, see if they have anything. Let's see. Prevents fate, confusion, seal, blind. Ah, here we go. I don't really need 3. Wait. I need 2. I'll say 2. We'll give 1 to Shara. Oh, whoops. Okay, I'll take these off. Give 1 to her. And 1 to Shara. Okay, there we go. The monster. So basically, the next one is actually pretty simple. If you remember Trails in the Sky 1, if you remember, the sewer had like a door where I was like, oh, that's cool, can I go in there? I couldn't go in there. Yeah, that door. That's where we're going. I don't think I can... I don't really have anything else to change here. Yeah, this is just gonna be what it is. Alright. It's the... Basically, we're gonna be fighting a monster in there. It is pretty damn strong. Like super strong. Basically, the monsters in the one area can summon more of those monsters, and top it off, their attack, when they attack, they also heal as well. They have an attack that like basically will do a lot of damage but also heal themselves. So it's easy to be overwhelmed with them and also like end up taking so much damage that you end up just dying. So
I was wondering what we were gonna find here, but it's just a bunch of junk.
Estelle, look out!
Oh! What the heck are...
Ask questions later. For now, stand your ground and fight.
yeah, they're weak to fire and earth. They are not weak to wind. So you don't want to use wind at all because it's not going to help you. They do blind your characters, which is why I said make sure you get blind resistant stuff. I'm just gonna move her here for now. See that move there? That heals them. They do damage you and heal. Not a great move. Don't like it. A way to prevent them from healing would be to Earth Wall, if you can. Because if they can't do damage, then they can't heal. And that skill right there, that breath thing that he did, that's the thing where that can blind you. You don't want to get blinded because you want to be able to hit them, because if you start missing, then you're not going to be able to do damage, and that's not good. You want to do damage. You don't want to be like you want to keep you want to keep piling the damage on them. The moment you stop piling damage on them, the moment you start to lose. Hit this one. Oh, you missed! God dang it! See what I mean by they can summon more? They just summoned 2 more of them! Ah! I don't even know why she's missing at this point. Like, now I'm just missing just because. Like, what the heck? There we go. Waiga Henna does quite a bit of damage here, but the problem is there's so many of them, and they just really start to overwhelm you. Plus the fact that they heal themselves with every attack, it just gets really difficult. Oh boy. I mean, I guess I'm gonna Earth Guard because I don't want Estelle to die. And now they're all, like, separated, so that's not helping me either. Oh God. Yeah, this is beginning to become a problem. I should have waited. I meant to wait and I didn't wait. Wait, how much HP does he have? Okay, let's go for these guys then. It's like never ending. God damn it, stop it! Okay, can I actually toss an EP charge to... No, I cannot. This is rough. Alright, we'll give that to Estelle. Stop casting! And then do that. There we go. Dang it. I need to give her some EP. Oh God. Can... Nope, Tita can't get over there. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna smoke cannon. I don't think Estelle can get over there. Oh, she can. Woohoo! See, I don't mind if Chloe gets blinded because she's not doing any physical attacking. Although I do mind that she dies. I don't want her dying. Can't revive from here. Nope, Tita's not going to be able to revive her. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's not good.
We're good to go.
And this is where it all starts to go downhill.
We're good to go.
Oh no!
Oh, okay.
Wow. Yeah, this is messed up. This is just messed up. Jesus, I really don't want to waste those. We'll use a Celestial Bomb.
We're good to go.
Not a... God dang it. Okay, I can't do that. So then...
Oh, okay.
I can make my way over to Shara. There we go. There we go.
Sorry.
Well... That's rough. I can't make my way over to her. Dang it. Nope, she can't get there either. Oh, this is not good! Normally, Tita doesn't really need movement, which is why I don't normally give her, like, movement quartz, but now I feel like I probably should have. Simply so that Tita could go revive. Oh, well, this... Oh, no, well, that happened.
Well...
Well...
Prepare to meet your fate.
I swear. Really? This is a joke, right? Well, the refight went fine.
Phew!
Looks like we pushed them back.
That was scary. Ah, man, I'm still shaking. Having something like that come at you from out of nowhere. Be still my quaking nerves.
Yeah, I've never seen monsters quite like those before. I suppose this is our Phantom Thief's way of saying hello.
Knowing him, it wouldn't surprise me. I don't think we'll have any more problems from here on out, at least.
Right. All that remains now is getting that commission letter back. Let's look around. It must be in this room.
Oh, right. Probably shouldn't forget that. Okay, letter recovered. Let's go return it. I'm sure Mr. Gaton is waiting for us.
Probably.
Right.
And good. Phew. Estelle, if you were older, I would owe you a pitcher of beer the size of your head. You saved my butt today. I didn't think you'd get it back so quickly either. Well, I mean, we did die the one fight, and then, you know, the second fight was just really fast. I don't know. I mean, yeah, you know, it was a thing. Guess that's why they call you the great hope of Roland's young people.
Come on, that's embarrassing. We just did the job, that's all.
Acting all humble, eh? Come on, young people have a right to be puffed up and proud sometimes. Let loose a little. That aside, though, I'd like to know... The blue blanc maniac. Please tell me you caught him and put him in irons.
Oh, I really wish we'd had.
Sadly, he's evaded capture for years, far beyond the borders of Roland.
This guy is internationally famous. What a son of a... So what, he just came all the way out here for the sole purpose of messing with our lives? He really is a maniac. I can't understand that kind of thinking at all.
Trust me, I think everyone here agrees with you. Still, I think you should be a little more careful with that letter regardless. This time it actually was a prank of sorts, but he proved the letter could be stolen for blackmail or the like.
That's a good point. I'll think of some way to secure the letter better. Problem is, there's no real safe place in my house to store it. Maybe I should do as I thought when I first got this and just ask Mayor Klaus to put it in his safe.
Yeah, that should work, right? You know, there was that thing in the last game. That's not really a safe place either. It'd be perfect. Well, depending on the thief, it might still get stolen. But it's safer, I guess? The problem is Mayor Klaus already got robbed once in recent memory.
It would still ultimately be more secure than simply having the letter here. Sir, I do think you should ask Mayor Klaus. I cannot imagine he would not do everything he can to help. Yeah, didn't want to trouble him, but I'll go ahead and ask. For today, though, it's back to the mine with me.
Oh my, right back to work.
Yeah, the septium export never slows down. No matter how much we dig out, we can't keep up with demand. I mean, hell, you use orbments, you know how important septium is.
Yeah, painfully so. We're pretty much always banging our heads against the counter at the orbital factory, lamenting our lack of sepit. It takes a lot to make good quartz, yeah.
Wait, really? I hadn't realized braces were that hard up for sepit. You just need sepit shards and not true septium crystals, right? Here, take some with you. I brought a few bags home yesterday. Why don't you just give me them all?
What? You can just give us sepit?
It ain't that big a deal. We can always dig up more in the mine, and the big ticket items are the true crystals anyway. So which element would you like? So, I mean, I kind of checked before. I am really low on space sepit, but yeah, make sure you kind of check your sepit beforehand. You can only get one, so I'm just gonna go with space. God sepit then. Well, it may not be much, but hopefully it'll help you at the factories. Make sure to make some good quartz, alright?
You bet. Thanks a ton.
You're really too kind, Gaton.
Well, I'm off to the mine then. Estelle, make sure you come back to Roland soon, alright? Everyone misses you and your dad. Hey, Frissa! Anya! I'm off to the mine again.
Alright, take care. Papa! Come home soon. I'll be a good girl and wait.
Yeah, I'll be back as soon as I can, Anya. You'll be a good girl and help Mama while I'm away, okay?
Okay. Aww. I kinda envy them.
Even Gaton isn't immune to those blood sugar problems, I think.
I'm off then.
Yes, good luck at the mine.
Take care, Chief. Bye-bye.
There we go. So that's that down. And yeah, like I said, I was short on the space one. So now I have 700 as opposed to what I had before. Still need time sepit, so that's a thing. There's two ways of going about this. You can hand in your quest now. The quests that you have, you can hand them in now, or you could wait until you get to Bose. Either way, I'm gonna hand in the ones that we have now, so we'll report here. There we go. So yeah, if you only had those 3 left and you did them and you forgot to report them, don't worry. You can report once you get to Bose. That being said, let's head to Bose. Hey Estelle, heading out already? You just came home, sure you can't stay around for a while?
Yeah, sorry, there's kind of a lot going on. Once our current job's done, I totally intend to come back and take a load off for a while.
You really should. We'll be waiting. Anyway, your ticket's already been paid for by Ina. Ready to check in?
As always, we should wait for the ship once we check in. Do you have any other business in Roulette before we go?
Nope, let's go. Alright then. I'll give the guild house a ring and call the other members to your team. So, thing of note is, while on the airship, there's all the 2 extra people that were with you for the Luciola meeting, right? Those 2 probably also fell into like a dream, so you get extra dialogue with them. I see. So now we have a gospel influencing people's minds, using the fog's particular matter as a medium to exert mental control over a large area. Well, that settles one question at least.
Excuse me, Professor.
Cassius, you old dog! Good timing! Escaped Leiston, did you?
Yes, I finally managed to finish a bit of work. I thought I would stop by and see how you're holding up. What's this? A report from your granddaughter?
Yes, just arrived, express from Berlin. Thanks to Tita's report, I'm quite certain of my theory now.
About the gospel, I'm assuming.
Yes. Though it's ultimately still a hypothesis at this point. I've gone over it time again and again, both on paper and with the couple. So I'm reasonably sure of this. Shall I go over it?
Absolutely.
Right then. Ahem! So what we've been calling the gospel orbital shutdown phenomenon. Tell me, what do you think it is, based on what you've seen and heard?
It's an effect that occurs to any orbital device located near an active gospel, chaining from one device to another. And it renders these devices inert while a gospel is active. That's how it seems to me, at least.
Half right, half wrong. What you're describing is closer to the orbital art anticept. That shorts out the internal quartz circuits of an orbit and to temporarily suspend its functionality. The phenomenon generated by a gospel, however, is fundamentally different. It steals all the orbital energy formed in an orbment down to the very last joule.
So it's more of an orbital absorption phenomenon, then?
Yes, to make a comparison to a combustion engine, it's like siphoning out the petrol.
But wait, unless I badly misunderstand physics, that means the gospel should absorb and store all that power, correct?
Good eye, lad. You've noticed a very important fact. So I've measured a gospel after it absorbs energy, but the gospel does not actually hold any of it. Not even a single EP's worth.
Is it possible the energy is being vented into the wider environment?
No, not at all. The energy disappears completely, utterly, and quite impossibly thanks to thermodynamics. Furthermore, these new gospels Estelle's group has been encountering. Every time they encountered, they cause unbelievable phenomena that even our best orbital engineers can't explain. It's unclear how they're causing such effects, but I can say one thing with confidence.
And that is?
They're too small. I can say with absolute certainty that any device enabling such massive effects could not fit into the palm of one's hands. Even if the society somehow possesses technology centuries ahead of our own, nothing that small could contain that much potential energy.
I think I'm starting to see where this is going. You're saying the gospels must be terminals then? Access points of some sort.
Exactly. The only function the gospel unit itself has is an ability to manifest an abnormal warp in the local orbital fields. That warp then resonates with any local orbital devices, expands and draws energy from the devices. The energy then disperses through that warp. Well, I mean, it starts to make sense when you think about it, because the original Black Orbit, the one that Professor Russell has now, right? All it was capable of doing when he had it was causing a shutdown, right? The ones that we are encountering are causing other things other than the shutdown, right? So, basically, if it's capable of doing more than, if it's capable of causing other things, then it's not the device itself that's causing it, it's something else. These are acting as like, kind of like a starter, I guess you could say, for like another device that's causing the phenomenons. Or at least that's the way it sounds to me. I mean, I don't know. I like there a lot goes into this, and I start to like not understand, and then I'm just like, okay, I think I get it, but I'm not 100% certain, you know. The energy then disappears through a warp. Well, no, it doesn't disappear. It is sent elsewhere.
And whatever is located elsewhere is capable of causing the impossible effects we've seen. You know, I hope I'm misunderstanding this.
I'm afraid you get a passing grade here, old friend. The Society can use gospels to draw out and spread the power of whatever this thing is. Spreading the influence of the mysterious force, of a mysterious force. No wonder the Society named them gospels.
In that case, the nature of this thing bothers me. As you said, even if it's an ornament out of our purest fiction, or...
As far as that goes, I'm afraid I have no real clue. I've thought of a number of possibilities, but that would be pure speculation at this point. Now, Cassius, I will ask you the same question I asked you 10 years ago. We're in quite a pickle. What do you need me to do?
The exact same words as when I asked you to develop the patrol airship. Well then. The key, I think, must lie in this war the gospel creates. Russell, can you develop some kind of plan or method of stopping the resonance, the spread?
Thought you'd ask that. I'm just about done with my current invention anyway. I'll get to work as soon as I'm done with that. So as I said, certain characters will actually have like extra dialogue here, depending on who you took with you. I took Tita and Chloe, so Tita and Chloe are both going to have extra dialogue.
Oh, hi Estelle! Walking around? Sorta, yeah. Oh yeah, Tita, I was wondering, did you dream at all when we were put to sleep? Yeah, I did. It was a dream where Mom and Dad came home, and Mom and Grandpa got into a loving fistfight for the first time in forever. I see. That still sounds like a really nice dream. Yeah, you showed up, of course, Estelle. Wait, I did? Uh-huh. After Mom and Dad came home, you and Joshua and Agate all came by to visit. Then Grandpa suggested we all take a trip to the hot springs in Elmo. That really does sound like a fun dream. Yeah, now we just gotta make that dream come true. Yeah.
And then you talk to her again.
Oh, Estelle, have you been to Revenue Village? Yeah, I stopped there once on a job. That's Agate's hometown, right? Uh-huh. He has a little sister named Mishka living there. Agate goes back pretty often, I think. At least once a year to say hello to her. Ah, right. Agate's little sister, huh? Must be hard for the poor girl having such an antisocial lump for a brother. Estelle, that's not nice. Agate can be, blunt, but he's also really nice. Yeah. He is just kind of clumsy and easily embarrassed, to be honest. You know, I bet Mishka's a really good person. Whenever Agate talks about her, his eyes turn so gentle. Tita, what's wrong? No, it's nothing. My heart just felt, kind of weird for a bit. I wonder why. Somebody's a bit jealous of Mishka, I bet.
We'll see more about that later on. Actually, let's go talk to Agate.
Hey, is something wrong, Agate?
It's nothing. You still wandering around the ship?
Yeah, basically. Oh, you're from Revenue in the Bose region, right? This'll be your first time back home in a while, then.
It's been a little while, yeah. I did stop by the old place after the Queen's birthday celebration a while back, though. Hey, wait a second! Why are you assuming I'm going back home?
Aw, don't be embarrassed, you big teddy bear. You got a little sister back in Revenue, right? You mentioned her once. You must be the biggest softie when it comes to her, huh?
Hey!
Oh yeah! Where the heck in Revenue is your house anyway? I don't remember meeting any girl who stood out as Agate's little sister when we were there investigating the Sky Bandits. There was a girl with Louie, but no, too young, and I figure your little sister's gotta have your hair.
I'll introduce you to Mishka soon. Assuming we have some reason to visit anyway.
Yeah, please do. And in that case, we'll have to bring Tita along too.
Why would we have to do that?
Tita's kinda attached to you in case you hadn't noticed. She'd be pretty let down if you didn't introduce her to your sister, you know. Oh, I get it. You don't want Mishka and Tita to meet,
What?
Now I get it. They might get together and get in lots of trouble like Tita did with Ren. Or they might get jealous of each other. Ah, being an older brother must be hard work.
No, that's what you meant.
Huh? Well, don't worry. I'll clean up any messes that happen. I've gotten plenty good at Tita hurting. So, you just go ahead and introduce those two, crazy kids, and I'll make sure nothing blows up.
Yeah, thanks. I'll be counting on you for that. Okay, we can talk to... Let's go upstairs, actually. Talk to Chloe. Estelle, out for a walk again?
More or less. More importantly, I'm sorry. I didn't really open up about Joshua until the very end.
Don't worry. Still, that girl with Joshua is one of the Sky Bandits, isn't she?
Yeah, she's a cheeky, insulting little punk by the name of Josette Capois. She's also the single biggest tomboy I've ever laid eyes on, and people call me a tomboy sometimes.
I see. She does, seem a bit charming from the photograph.
She can be pretty cute if she keeps her mouth shut. And she did manage to play a perfect upper crust girl when we first met her, too.
I'm sorry? I see. That is impressively dexterous, if I may say so.
Well, it doesn't make sense, since she's apparently former Erebonian nobility. Putting on a face like that is her specialty, I think. Peel away the layers, though, and like I said, at the core, she's a cheeky, classless little punk.
Still, from what I've heard, I can't really find cause to hate her. I suspect that if we found a chance to talk, we might have quite a lot in common.
Yeah, I can't see that happening. We'd slide off each other like oil and water. Our personalities wouldn't fit together, trust me.
Maybe.
Oh, Chloe, you were put to sleep with us back there. Did you have some kind of dream?
I did. It was during the 100 Days War.
During the war? Oh, I see. That's when you were with Matron Teresa.
Yeah. I was in the care of Matron Teresa during the fighting. We lived together for some time. And...
what's wrong?
It's just that, even though it was set 10 years ago, Clem and Jill both showed up. If I had stayed in the dream long enough, perhaps even you and Joshua might have appeared.
Well, that's a dream for you. Coherence not guaranteed.
Very. Still, in hindsight, it was a little frightening.
Huh?
In the dream, I was happy. Very, very happy. I wanted everything to stay that way from the bottom of my heart. But that isn't right, is it? Simply wishing to escape reality in that way?
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's always nice to have a happy dream, sure. But yeah, if you asked if I wanted to see that dream again, I'd be a little hesitant.
Yeah. The dangers of the gospel. I feel like we've gotten a real hint of them.
Ah, Estelle, good work this time. You're really growing as a bracer.
I'm still kind of a newbie, I think. Like, I'm not even remotely as good with the staff as Dad.
Well, I don't think you should worry about Master Cassius much. An S-rank bracer is a master of their own profession to a degree. That they attain the unity of purpose all martial artists seek, after all. To be honest, I don't think I could attain such enlightenment even if I spend my whole life trying.
I see. I gotta admit, it's kind of hard for me to understand how incredible my dad is, but... Actually, Zen, you mentioned the whole unity of purpose idea to Chloe back at the castle. What exactly does that mean?
Yeah, I did. It's kind of tough to explain, to be honest. Well, here goes. Master Cassius was once such a transcendent master of the sword, he was given the title of a divine blade. Today, though, he can wield a staff just as easily as the sword he spent his entire life training with. Why do you think that is?
He practiced really hard?
That's part of it, sure. But more than that, it is because he could instantly understand and relate the nature of staff combat to his previous experience. Something beyond what we call skill, above practicing forms and reflexes, above muscle memory. Think of it as a mental state, where one can grasp the true nature of all things and control them at will.
That whole concept is what we refer to as unity of purpose.
The true nature of all things, huh?
His plan to push back the Imperial Army during your war was the same, I bet. He understood the nature of war, of combat, so intrinsically, so instinctively, that he was able to construct the plan he did. There would be no one more fearsome as a foe.
I get it, I think. But that means that even my supposedly enlightened dad was beaten in some ways by the Society. During the coup, he was lured out of the country for starters.
They almost certainly possess someone equal to Master Cassius. It's hard to know if whoever Low is or this professor, though.
Could it be that guy we know as Lawrence? He was pretty powerful.
I don't know. He is incredibly skilled, sure, but I doubt he could match up to Master Cassius. Besides his chi, his soul, they did not have unity of purpose, not in the way I've spoken. He is a blade sharpened in one specific way by the coldest frost, tempered to perfection, untouched by anyone. That is the sense I got of him in the arena, at least.
Yeah, I get what you mean. He hasn't shown himself, but I figure he's gotta be up to something. He did seem to have some kind of fixation on Joshua.
It wouldn't surprise me if they know each other from Joshua's days in the Society. Between him, me, and Sherazard, we've all got some strange ties in our past to this group. I wonder if this is the guidance of She who dwells above.
Ah, Estelle! Alas, we return to Boast, the land laden with memories of our first meeting. It makes my heart swell to return to a place of such sweet nostalgia.
Shocking as it may be, I kinda have to agree with the heart-swelling memories bit. Although, as I remember it, you were kinda rude back then. You said I wasn't attractive and made fun of me like some schoolboy.
You misunderstand me, my fair rose. I would only display such cute, bashful behavior in order to hide feelings of love unabated.
Yeah, I'll bet that's it, exactly. You sure didn't waste any time putting the moves on Shara, as I remember. Or Joshua.
Well, putting that aside, as you stand now, your beauty is incomparable to what it was then. Yours is a supple, healthy beauty with a maiden's gentle virtue. Indeed, you have grown, Estelle.
Oh, thank you. Though, when you put it that way, it's kind of embarrassing. Please don't say it like that again.
There is no shame to be had in virtue, Estelle. Still, you have but only begun to climb the ladder of adulthood. Should you wish to ascend even higher, I would be more than happy to assist you.
No, thank you. If I was ever in position to ask anyone about that sort of thing, I'd be a million times better off asking Shara.
Ah, pity. The things I could teach you. Though Shara would be the one to... Ah.
I'll remind you that I have a very large stick!
Oliver, I swear, you are something else. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for this episode, you guys. Thank you everyone for hanging out, and I will see you all in the next one when we get back to Bose. So have yourselves a good one. Take care. Bye!